tear up a little bit here. You keep thanking us. No, we thank you.
Yes, that's right.
We thank you for your service. We thank you for your dedication. We thank you for your sacrifice to this country, to this community. I am a military brat. My dad, my grandfather, my brother, all Army men, but anybody that serves and protects. And so we have such extreme appreciation for you. And I speak for everybody here when we say that. Please don't thank us. It's our honor to be in your house, to be in your city, to be here pouring into you. And very quickly, I want to leave you with this. This is so important. This is what it's like springing out of my soul. I'm a sportscaster. I was the first female host on, not this part, but I want to give you some context here, on Sirius XM on their college channels, and I host the college football playoff, and I do a lot of really neat things. But in 2016, I started this movement called Changing the Narrative. And I recognized that kings and queens, it just happened to start in colleges, but I recognized kings and queens at any age exist in every one of us, right? And what I recognized is my message started as purpose, passion, and platform. How to be a king or a queen every single day of your life. It also included my own experience with domestic violence and what I consider to be the secret to life, and that is it's not about you. You guys already know that. You have the uniform on, you have the badges on, it's not about you. But one of the other things that I have learned being out on the road and having this honor here, of all honors, is about mental health and about having, instead of calling it necessarily mental health, I like to say it's about having a mental edge. And listen to me, you guys have seen things that a normal person will never see. You guys are carrying around trauma and things that you are not meant to carry. There are things that you need to talk to someone about. And let me tell you something, when I talk to men in particular, I talk to kings, I say, I'm not mad at your granddaddy. I'm not mad at your daddy. And I'm not mad at your granddaddy's granddaddy. But they have raised you up in a lot of cases with an idea that is absolutely false, and it is killing you. And that is the idea that you have to shut up, man up, suck it up, stuff it down. And so what we're doing across this country, and particularly with our men, is we're smiling in people's faces, but we're putting these masks on. And it's why I ask people across the country to get real, and the hashtag is Destroy Perfect. And now we've got social media that is just pouring into this. You talked about the porn culture earlier. We got young people out there that have nobody teaching them about being a king or a queen. So they're going to social media to take their dating cues. They're watching porn and they're going about their relationships that way because that's all they know. Y'all, we have got to start getting real with each other and with ourselves. And if I'm going to ask you to get real, I'm going to get real right in front of you today. I lost my mom on May 1st. She died in my arms. She had cancer for 10 months. I had a horrific summer. I felt like everything was going wrong. And here I am, national sportscaster, got this movement, traveling the country, all that. I was isolated. I was isolating. I was depressed. And I had one night where I heard voices in my head tell me to go down and put my gun in my mouth and blow my brains out. I didn't call anybody. I didn't ask for help. And I heard the voice again, and this time it was more persistent, and it was a visual, and it was a voice, and it was like, you're an effing loser. And thank the good Lord in heaven that I didn't actually follow through with this. But if I'm here asking you to destroy perfect and to get real with people, I want to tell you that I've walked where a lot of you have walked. And a lot of you are silently carrying things that you are not meant to carry. And let me tell you something else. Society will tell you for men that it's not masculine, it's not strong, it's not attractive for you to not be okay. Let me tell you something. You have never been more strong, you have never been more masculine, and you have never been more attractive is when you say, I'm not okay, I need some help. You're going to be able to do your jobs better, you're going to be able to love your wife better. For women, it's a whole other ball of wax. I'll come back and we'll do a long talk on this. But for women, it just starts with this. You are a queen. And And until you start loving yourself and respecting yourself and knowing that there is, in the whole wide world, there's one of you, and the world needs what you got to give, and you are fantastic. When you start to recognize that about yourself, have this self-love, you'll start to create naturally boundaries and ways in which you'll allow people to treat you. And you'll start to go about your lives and your days differently. There is a king and a queen inside every single one of you. And you are out there on the front lines, ladies and gentlemen, kings and queens. And so I need you more than anything to love yourself, to date yourself, to talk to somebody, to have a mental edge. If you got unforgiveness, if you got things going on, if there's things you need to fix it. My God, you guys know, y'all were there. Y'all were on the front lines. Life is short, and in a blink of an eye, it can change. I just love you. I'm so honored to be here, and I'm just so honored to call you kings and queens. Thank you guys so much. I love you.